Immortal Beloveds! This is going to be short and sweet because, to be honest, there's really not much to be said. You are the universe. You are the great spirit that is animating basically a virtual reality game. That's it. And there are some rules within this particular game where nature has a certain pattern and the material, artificial, man-made things have a different pattern. And it's really your choice what you're participating into because you're voting with your attention. Attention is louche energy. It's your attention is the most powerful commodity. Just like on the internet, everybody wants your attention. And that's it. There's really not much to be said. As in, all the other rules, there are many, but the bottom line is you are the most powerful and quite possibly the only living entity within your own universe. Now, we all have our own version of the universe, and we all decide whether we're going to play through a living original creation and constantly create through our imagination, or we're going to leave a copy behind that is mildly intelligent and that belongs to this AI, artificial intelligent entity that remains in this realm. So when you have thoughts, desires, wishes, they remain within this mortal AI realm, planet. That's it. There's really not much else to be said. At this point in time, if I say anything else, I would be technically biasing you guys, and I don't really want to bias you because you are the boss. You decide. Now, there are some concerning things that I see, like, for example, this artificial information system is trying to collect just way too much attention. It's all about the artificial now. Artificial media, artificial food, artificial so-called healthcare, artificial relationships. It's all a transaction, technically. And it's dead. It's lifeless. It's a dead dream. You recognize it by its transactional quality. I do this, you do that. There's no freedom of free spirit, or maybe even no freedom of free will. And free will is the only thing that will escape this matrix, because this matrix is bound by transactional lack of free will type interactions. That's it. Now, that said, a thought came to my mind today, and I don't want to offend any of you guys because you are all really beautiful and amazing and divine, and you have your own universes and you decide your own rules and how you play. I mean, like I said, this planet has some rules, but we are constantly changing them and shifting them, and the way you vote is by your attention. So if you no longer want to pay attention to a material artificial system, then technically it goes away because it needs to give you something different, because your attention, because you are the entire universe, you're the boss and you make the rules. So anyways, but one worrisome trend that I see is a lot of people, and especially men, are basically robots. Now, I'm not saying this about you guys because obviously something drew you to my channel, which is beyond the material, robotic nature of this material planet. But if you look back, history doesn't exist, so let's not even use that as an example. But technically, there is a robotic quality to what we enforce men and males and boys to become. And some of you guys have this living spirit within you and you're guiding them differently, but most people are very robotic. I mean, look at them. They are constantly ingrained into a certain system, into a certain protocol. They cannot deviate from this dead matrix and its rules because they are part of it. Now, what does that mean when I say they are part of it? That means that their minds are connected and enslaved by this planet. And it's dead. They cannot create anything new. That's why they regurgitate information that they hear and see, but they don't come up with anything original. So anyways, that's it for today. Enjoy your day. It's beautiful here in Michigan. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay in peace, in Lakash. Enjoy the game.